me just get this focus. Hello and welcome back to Be Yoga. My name is Elizabeth and I'm so glad you've joined. Today's video is going to be an off-the-cuff video by the inspiration of the Holy Spirit I felt today deep in my heart to bring a video to life that is for longing. For those who are longing, for those who have settled in to longing, for those who know what it feels like to long. Maybe you're on the dawn of this longing or you've been here before. I hope that this video brings comfort, brings solace, is a space for you to be and to be held and be loved. So hop into something comfy. You can use a mat or just the floor beneath you. And let's get started. Begin in a comfortable seat, wherever you are, on your mat, in a chair, on a pillow, on your carpet. And begin by bringing your hands out, releasing any jitteriness, stuck energy, whatever you're coming to your mat with. Let it go. Leave it beside you. You've turned on this video and that's the hardest part. So be right here. Fully, wholly here. You can still your palms on your thighs, on your knees, or beside you. And take a big inhale, reach your shoulder blades up to your ears. And as you exhale, slide your shoulder blades down your back. Inhale again, you can get your head and your neck involved. Deep exhales out through your mouth. Inhaling through your nose. Exhale, slide your shoulder blades down, open your chest. Take a big no with your head. And a big yes. You can take gentle neck circles or turn your ear towards your shoulder, releasing any tension in your upper body. And when you're ready to settle in here, take a nice deep inhale, shoulders come up to your ears again, and exhale out your mouth. Fully let yourself relax. Palms can open towards the ceiling, or you can take one palm over your heart, one over your belly. Inhale, let your rib cage expand. And exhale, settle your mind. Continue to focus on your breath. Let my words go through one ear and out the other. Let your heartbeat begin to slow down. Feel the weight shift into your sits bones. Begin to close your eyes or soften your gaze. You can nod your chin to your chest. You didn't turn on this video for more Christianese, as we call it. For more Christian language or Christian cliches. For more answers to your problems. No, not for more promises or advice wrapped in good intentions, but falling as more weight on your shoulders. No, you turned on this video deep in your longing. You know what it feels like. You know what it looks like to long. You may be at just the dawn of this longing, or maybe you've settled in here for so long you're not even sure what you long for anymore. Continue to take deep inhales and deep exhales, staying in this present moment, returning to your breath. I invite this practice to be your reminder that you in your longing are seen. You in your longing are heard. And you in your longing, not despite it, but in the very midst of it, in the throes of it, in the depths of it, in the places and the crevices in your heart where darkness has not seen light. You in your longing are loved. Feel the places where your palms are touching, if they're on your heart and on your belly. Allow them to rise with your inhale. Feel the crown of your head come towards the sky, and then as you exhale, release. Sink deeper into the ground. Inhale again, lifting your upper body, and then exhale. Coming back to your breath. Take one more deep inhale. And exhale, begin to flutter your eyes. Begin to awaken your palms and move into a gentle tabletop. Pressing your palms down into the floor. Begin to move your hips in a circle. Pick one way. Feel the release in the joints of your hips that hold so many emotions. And continue to move your weight into the palms of your hands, feeling your entire shoulder girdle turn on. Feeling the strength in your shoulders and your upper body. And then pause in the middle and reverse that circle. Heard, seen, and even when it feels the farthest from it, loved. Still your hips, and sit your hips back down onto your heels. Bring your knees together through one ear and out the other as you continue to draw your mind back to your breath. I'll guide us through our flow by cueing each movement, and then I'll guide us by a breath prayer. And we'll begin. Begin by coming up high onto your knees. Toes can be tucked under or flat, pressing against the floor. Find your hands behind your back. Let them find each other, or if that doesn't feel good, find the small of your back. And open your shoulders up to your ears and then back down your back like we did in the beginning. And open your chest. Look up at the diagonal and stretch your hands. Can they stretch away from you as you open your entire chest? Take a deep inhale, and then exhale, sit back down to your heels. Let the backs of your hands slide against the floor. As you crawl into your version of child's pose, knees can be wide as the mat or right underneath you. Fingertips reach towards the front of your mat. Your forehead can find a rest here. Take a deep inhale, and then exhale, crawl your fingertips back to your knees. If knees are apart, they come back together. Inhale takes you up. Hands reach for the sky. And exhale, palms come together into prayer. And then open by your sides. And that is our flow. So let your hands find each other behind your back as you take a deep inhale, open the chest. And then exhale, sit back on your heels. Guide your The hands along the floor as you reach towards the front of your mat. Child's pose. One inhale here. Rest deep against your thighs. Exhale, crawl your fingertips back. Inhale brings you up. Guide your gaze up towards the sky. Palms touch. As they come down, pull your elbows through molasses. Then open your palms. Inhale, shoulders come up, down, and back. Open your chest, open your heart. Your longing is seen. Exhale, guide your palms along the mat. It is heard. Reach forward. You can rest. Take a deep inhale. Draw your fingertips back. There's still hope here. Reach up. Feel as the light is shining down on you. There is still love here. At your own breath pace. Open your chest. Let the weight of the world come up towards your ears and slide off your back, the weight of your longing. I know it's been a lot to carry. Sit back on your heels. Let your palms open, surrender. What does God long for you to surrender here? Deep inhale. What does God long to restore? Exhale, could you climb? Could you crawl? Could you come towards new hope, new horizons with Him? Exhale, is He looking for you to just sit at His feet? Is He longing with you? One last time. Grasping your hands behind your back. Let the weight of this longing surrender off your shoulders. You were not meant to carry it. Let it glide along your mat. Like a child, can you let Him take the lead? What does He long to take off? Out of your control, off your back, off your plate. Is He calling out to you, my child? I have great plans for you. Let this longing be for me. Stay here for a few breaths. Keeping your palms in a prayer, open them by your sides. Can you lift your chin? Feel as though the sun is gazing down on you. Let your shoulder blades roll back. Let your chest open. Feel the sun pouring into your heart. Allowing the longing to slip through your fingertips. I have great plans for you. Let this longing be for me. My child, I see you. I hear you. And from the very depths of my heart, I will love you in this longing, in this hope, in what's to come. Sit back onto your heels and place your palms behind you as you move into a Baddha Konasana, or a bound angle, knees open wide. You can open your chest and continue to look towards that imaginary sun, or you can nod your chin to your chest, curling up and over, making a rounded cat towards your feet. Coming back into your breath, deep inhales and deep exhales will hold this posture for a few moments, so settle in. Allowing your breath continue to open your hips, either opening your chest or opening your upper back, allowing your head to hang heavy. What does God long for you to surrender? And in that space, what does He long to restore? No, He doesn't ask us to fix our longings, to solve them, to fulfill them. No, He asks us to surrender them. Wherever you're at, begin to roll through your spine. Place your hands back behind you again and plant your feet in front of you, knees to the sky. And we'll begin to take a counter stretch, swaying our knees side to side. Maybe one side you stop and you pause and you twist. That feels good on my hips. And move to the other side. Continue to sway back and forth. Let the truth wash over you, that you are heard, you are seen, you are loved. In the midst of it, God has a plan. He is a God of redeeming, restoring, renewing, loving, goodness, power, strength. You can stay seated or come back into a lying down position, final resting pose, or keep your knees towards the sky. That feels good for me today. And open your palms. You can stay here and connect to your breath, or you can follow along for a guided meditation. For our guided meditation, begin to picture yourself in a garden. Could be the one outside your home. Maybe it's a made-up one or one from your dreams. Picturing yourself there. And in your garden, you see Jesus, the gardener, coming towards you with a basket in his hands. That basket might have a few fresh-picked vegetables. Mine has a few stems of pink peonies. As Jesus walks towards you with that basket, He holds the basket out for you and says, "My child, here." In the empty space in that basket, He invites you to lay your longings down. To place your longing, that heavy weight, the one deep, tucked deep into your heart. Place that right into His basket. With a soft smile on His face, He brings the basket back towards His own chest. He reassures you that He will keep it safe. Then now, with it in His hands, you're free to be His child, free to laugh about the future, to hold joy for what is to come. As He looks at you lovingly, endearingly, in this beautiful garden, let Him whisper, "I have great plans for you." And if you're not already, come down into your Shavasana. Let your feet go heavy. Turn your palms up to the sky. Roll your shoulder blades up, back, and down, and open your chest. Picture him pouring water over your feet, washing them new. Pouring water over your palms. You no longer need to hold this longing alone. He washes water over each of your shoulders. You no longer need to hold this longing at all. The weight of the world is not meant for you to carry. And as he washes water over your mind and over your heart, he says, "Great are the plans I have for you." My child, take a deep inhale. And as you exhale the breath prayer, rest in my heart, in my hands, in the refuge of my wings today. Again, inhale, my child. Exhale, rest in my wings today. Amen.